What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. I want to apologize in advance, man. I know it's late. I know it's late, man. It is 1 o'clock in the morning. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, Central Time. It's 2 o'clock in the morning if you're on the East Coast. It's only 11 o'clock if you're on the West Coast. But I apologize, y'all, because this is normally the time I'm getting off, finishing alive. And here I am come flying in, starting one. But I won't hold you that long. I won't hold y'all long, unless we get some people in here that want to chop it up, man. But I try to just fulfill my obligation to y'all and come through, even if it's on the late night. I still try to come through on these Friday nights, man. So whoever comes in and rock with us, we appreciate it. It's open topic tonight. So, we'll get right into it, man. And whatever y'all got on y'all mind to discuss, we can discuss it, man. You want to talk about life? You want to talk about your problems? If you're in the Houston area, you want to talk about the game tomorrow? Want to talk about this weather that's coming in next week? Or this week? Yeah, next week. Been kind of cold, y'all. How many of y'all been getting like really, really cold weather wherever you are already? Y'all getting really, really cold weather. We got some more cold weather coming. We hope we don't get the freeze that we got a few years ago. Y'all got to excuse me. I'm occupied doing some stuff. Phantom Face. Hey, I got a question for you, man. Because I know you out there in Ohio. You Cleveland Browns fan? Are you a Cleveland Browns fan, Phantom Face? You say it's about to be bad. What, weather? Or are you talking about the game? What you talking about? The weather is really everywhere. I've been seeing it all up the East Coast. And like I say, we predicted to have some bad weather coming in. I don't know if it's going to be cold as Canada was, DNS. I don't know. That was the coldest I've ever been. I hope not. Oh, my gosh. Somebody said Wicked Cricket. Salute. Salute to my OG Wicked Cricket. Oh, okay, I got you. Phantom Face saying I don't even watch TV. I'm just checking out these, seeing where the pulse of the sports world is, We got a big game tomorrow. It's open topics, man. We just dropped the Lord Save Us video. That's the video to Lord Save Us off of the 7-Hour Block album. Shout out to the homie Matt Greer. Glad you like it, man. Glad you like it. Shout out to Tragic, man, for doing a great job filming or editing the video and orchestrating everything. While we were in Canada, we shot 3 videos to the 7-Hour Block album. The original boss lady, where you been? Good to see you. Yeah. Jimmy Ramirez is up in this thing. Al Flash Feeds is up in here. No Smoke TV. Bailey, B-Low. Said topic idea. It's not about the money, but I'm sure I've done that one already. I've done that one several times, different variations of it, because money over principle is a big thing in today's society. People don't care nothing about principle. Principle is like, people like, I can't spend principle. I can't buy a car with principles. I can't get a gold chain with principles. I can't throw principles in the air at the strip club. You just in the strip club just making it rain principles. They can't do that. So in their mind, they rather have the money. But guess what? They end up a lot of people end up tricking the money off anyway. It's like, man. So now you don't have either. Most see if you acquire money without having some type of principles about yourself, you're gonna end up with neither. You'll have the money for a little while. You'll have the money for a short time, but at the end of the day, a fool and his money will soon part. So, and just the world we live in, and all of the major industries of the world, they know that the easiest way to take us out of character is to throw some money at us. I just throw some money at him. I don't care what he's standing on. I don't care what he claims to be or what he claims to believe in. You throw some money at him. Throw some money at her. She'll take her clothes off. Throw some money at her. He'll rap about killing and shooting his own people and all that. Just throw some money at him. Oh, he bucking himself. He talking. He complaining. Just throw some money at him. Give him a little more money. See? So yeah, that's a good point. Appreciate the love, boss lady. She says she loved both the new albums. I appreciate that. I'm staying on y'all about these physical copies, y'all. Be sure to get the physicals. Stream it too, man. Y'all go on Spotify. I ain't knocking you, man, but go spend that 25 with your brother. If you catch me in the street, you get it for 10. Yeah. If you want to know where to get the albums at, the CDs, let me know and I'll put it in the box. DT says the only true currency is energy. Yeah. Energy and your health. You know how they say your health is your wealth. So energy, yeah, because without the energy, you won't be able, you'll be stagnant. You won't be able to do anything. And the same way you spend money, but you expend energy. You use energy. Some of us use energy spending the money. Let me see. It's all about principles. That's right, Marcus. Open topic, man. I'm sorry to come on here this late. 52KG said, do you still keep up with cannabis? I haven't had any communication with him in a while. I know he's been doing some things. Shout out to cannabis. Already. What's up, man? What you got going on, my brother? Already the authentic, my family man. Is that Cosmic Christelle? I honor you back. I appreciate that. Diaz, is that O Diazo? O Diaz? I really think that multiple governments are manipulating the weather. I would have to respectfully disagree. I believe that God is imposing his will with the weather. He's using the weather as he has been doing and will continue to do. God is in ultimate control of the weather. Now, that's not to say that the scientists in of this world can't do certain things to manipulate and create circumstances. They do that. They put the chemtrails out. They have things that they can do because they have studied the science of how to do that type of stuff. But they don't have the ultimate control when it comes to when you see these nor'easters and these hurricanes and they man can't do that. They can't do that. They can't do that. They can't make a hurricane. Show me where governments can make hurricanes and they can do things on small scale, but not on the grand scheme like that. God uses his weather. I don't think there's a lot of appreciation when you lack principles. Yeah, well, appreciation coming from those who have principles. For those who don't have principles, hey, it's right up their alley. Birds of a feather flock together. So the people with no principles, they don't want no parts of people that have. It's like that's gonna clash. It's like if I'm out here doing dirt, I don't want to be around people with morals because they're gonna call me on my dirt. It's a conflict of interest, and vice versa. If you out here trying to live right, you don't want to just be around people that's out here doing wrong. Just acting a fool out here. So, and rightfully so. DNS, K-Rino, independent forever. Yeah, without a doubt. Absolutely, I'm independent forever. Nobody will ever own me. I will never be owned. You know, if you see me with any other entity attached to my name, it was a partnership. It was a deal. Just something. It was a partnership. But never will somebody own me. Riley says the devil's time is short. Thank God for that. Yeah, no question about it. 74 Red, your website doesn't ship to New Zealand. Man, let me work on that. Let me work on that and see what's going on with that. Cause we want to make sure we get it everywhere. Maybe we could work something out where you can just send a payment somehow, like do a PayPal as a gift or something, and then I can ship it to where you at. Maybe we can figure something out. Andrew Duffy, what's going on? What's up, Jovan? Dirty South MVP. Yeah. What's up, Instinct? Hey, man, the Lord Save Us video is up. Give me a no if you haven't seen the Lord Save Us video that we just put on the channel tonight. If you haven't seen it, just say no. Just say no, like somebody offered you some drugs. Andrew said, if someone offered you £1 million, but you don't wake up tomorrow, what you pick then? You're not going to $1 million or something like that. Come on now. Yeah, come on back. ARC back in full swing. Shout out to Cliche for all the great work that she's doing with the ARC and the revitalization of it. Yeah, come on back, boss lady, when you get time. We know things happen. We know life getting away and things are going on. And people have stuff to do. So it's never no pressure. It's never no rush. Just, we'll always extend the invitation. If you can make it, cool. If you can't, it's all love. Can you tell me when the SPC album dropped? We hoping next month. We just finished the first video. We got a song called Betting on Me, and we just finished the video, man. So hopefully, that's gonna be the first single. Appreciate your instinct. Hope y'all like the video. Let me see who have. What's up, John P? Shapeshifter. Shapeshifter. Hold on, wait a minute. We got Phantom Face Final and the Shapeshifter. Where's Magneticus? You in the lab already? Man, that's what's up. Come on already. Let's get it on. Andrew said, harp can't do what God do. That's right. See, you have to compare harp, whatever they can do. You that's like uh what's the best analogy that I can make up? You got a big wheel, right? For those old school, y'all don't know what a tricycle. You got a tricycle. You can get on a tricycle and you can ride a little bit, or even maybe a regular little bicycle. And you're comparing that to a high-powered motorcycle. It's not the same thing. They don't have the same abilities. They don't have the same power. So whatever harp can do, they can experiment and try little things, but the Most High is in control. And nobody seems to want to give God his credit for what he's doing. Like if you're an atheist, then maybe that's your angle. Like you just feel like, well, since I don't believe it's a God anyway, then with everything we see, when it rains, when it snows, when it's an earthquake, when it's a tornado, a hurricane, hail, whatever comes, that's just somebody's in a lab and somebody's in an office and somewhere pushing buttons and pulling levers, or they're sending things up in the sky, into the atmosphere to cause something to bring down certain weather patterns and all that. But nah, we're not giving God his due. We're not giving God his due. Jovan, do you know what otorhinolaryngological mean? No, I surely do not. Maybe you'll teach me. I do not. I can't even pronounce the word, so I surely don't know what it means. Josh Dahl, what age did you start rapping, my friend? I was 13 years old. I was 13 when I first picked up the pen, wrote my first rhyme, and said, I want to do this again. So a little while later, I wrote a little more. I wrote one rhyme, two rhymes, three rhymes, then four. I'm saying like it's a Christmas carol or something. I was 13 though. I was 13 years old. Yeah. Hold on, man. This ain't right. 13, man. Last year, that's why last year I did a concert called the 50-40 concert. The 40 represented 40 years as being a rapper. The government is sure trying to build that the Tower of Babel. Well, they want a glimpse into heaven. They want to spy on the God. They know about that mother plane that's out there, and they trying to get as close to it as they can to try to look at it, and possibly in their delusional thoughts, they want to shoot it down. DT says God has many names, but his existence is absolutely undeniable. I couldn't agree with you more. Okay, Jesse. Jesse say, I've seen the video already. I was just curious. Looked like Toronto, Canada. Absolutely. That's where we were. We were in Toronto, Canada. You been to Toronto before, Jesse? That's where we were at. We were in Toronto when we shot the video. All three videos that you'll see from that project were shot in Toronto. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, Doug. DJ Rec, the Lord Savers video is one of the most majestic. Yeah, it was nice, man. It was nice. They did a good job. Shout out to Tragic and Trevor and Nate. Nate the Great. It looked good. The visual was really, really nice. It was really, really quality. The editing was really nice. It was really good. You know. Open topic, man. Late night. I apologize. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry for coming on at 1 in the morning, but this how I move, man. I move at night. I move late like this. So, what's up, Mazal Tawab? The Most High rules all things. Al Flash says, have you got any more cool sci-fi songs coming? I don't know. I just go where the creative zone takes me. Maybe I do. You know, I'm sure I do. I'm certain I do. But nothing sitting on the plate right now. But you know, I know how I am, you know. Yeah. LW says that my favorites, yeah, right. Stephen A. and Whitlock going at it. I'm gonna do a video talking about that. I may do it tonight or tomorrow. Not talking about them in particular, but talking about how, if you notice, the whole world is beefing. Everybody's beefing. Everybody's beef just everywhere. In all fields, all walks of life, everybody's getting into it with each other. And I'm sure people might say, well, it's always been like that. But, you know, social media just magnifies it to where when you look at it, it's like, man, everybody is funking. Think about it. You got the rappers been doing it. The rappers beefing with the rappers. But now you have people in other fields, they beefing hard like the rappers be doing. Now, the funny part of it, a lot of these people, I ain't gonna give away my video, but yeah, a lot of people beefing. I'll get into the details of it when I make the video. Collins Lunga, who do you think is the best lyricist ever between Nas, Chino, Cannabis, Cool G Rap, and yeah, that's Pharoah Munch, Lupe Fiasco. Do you really believe I'm gonna answer that question? Different styles, man. Everybody you named, Collins, they all are great. They're all phenomenal in their own right. It's like that you really put out a good list because everybody on this list is different. Nobody on this list raps or sounds like the other guy on this list. It's I can't say, man. I can't say. All of them are great. All of them are like upper echelon. I ain't touching that one. I ain't touching that one. Pootie woo, Jay. I just got off work. Cranberry. Hey, look, man. Hey, y'all subscribe to my channel. I'm seeing a lot of new names. Y'all subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications because you know, every time my subscribers reach a certain point, for some reason YouTube just wipes out like 2,000 or 3,000 of them. So I don't know what's going on. Also, I'm gonna take the time to mention this again while I'm thinking about it. If y'all notice on my videos, y'all see this little merch bar right above whatever the first comment is, and it says the real K-Rino store. That is a fake store. That is not me. That is not me. It says if who's seen it, just say yeah if y'all have saw it on a lot of my recent videos. I don't know where it came from, how it's up there. I have no idea how to take it down. I've tried to report it and all, but YouTube won't take it down. And I said this last week when I did a live. They ready to flag me on anything else I say, but they won't take down that fake. They won't block that fake merch store that's showing up on my thing. So don't buy anything from that. I'm telling y'all right now, it's fake. Don't know how it got up there. Don't spend $1. So if I can't take it down, I want to at least let my people know that it's not real. That's not real. If you want the real stuff, that's the website to go. If you don't see this, if you don't see South Park Coalition site.net, it ain't me. It ain't me. Yep. It stems from competition and displaying your skills to demonstrate your superiority to other lyricists. That's what makes it so great. Yep. YouTube has a lot of these for a few months. Yeah, man. Rodney said, I seen it. Yeah, man. Don't support it. As long as I let all my people know that it's fake, it's a scam, it's whatever, it's a false page, they can leave it up there. They can leave it up there. But it's again, and I'm talking to you, YouTube people, whoever y'all listen to everything else that I say and that others say. Why y'all won't take that thing down? How was it linked? I have no idea. I'm not. I don't know about all this stuff. I have no um, skills in that area. I don't know. I don't know how the thing even got up there. See, so all I can do is warn people. Shapeshifter says the whole world will see that video. Which one? What video? Lord save us. Bubba Seeds. Any idea on how to take humans out of the fight is welcome. Nas or cannabis. I ain't touching that. They're different. It's hard to say who's better. It's more about preference. When you got lyricism of that caliber, I don't view it. I don't think it comes down to who's better, because they're both elite in their own way. That like equally elite, but it's like I said, it's just a matter of preference at that point. It's about who you like. It's about who you like. Yeah. Open topic, y'all. Open topic, y'all. Dirty Harry. Istanbul, Turkey in the building, man. Dirty Harry. Y'all remember? No, that's y'all young. Dirty Harry and Crazy Larry. It's 8:30 in the morning. Hey, man, respect to you, man. Appreciate you for being up early, listening to your big brother. DT, that competitive spirit is what led us to be out here killing each other. Well, see, competitive spirit, the spirit of competition and all that, man. I mean, it has to be channeled. The energy has to be channeled. It shouldn't drive us to. It should not. See, I don't attribute it to competitive spirit. I contribute it to ignorance and envy in a lot of cases. See, a lot of times, we are envious of one another. We see somebody else who's benefiting, who's doing well, and Then all of a sudden we look at them like, psh, like they're a threat to us, or I'm upset because they're doing so well, and why don't I have what that person has? And it's envy. That's all that is, man. It's envy. So envy, as the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, he said envy is the mother of murder. So when that spirit creeps up in you, you got to check that immediately, because now you start looking at people like they don't deserve to have what they have, and you should have it. And sometimes it goes to such an extreme to where people will do anything. People will reach a point where they just will do anything. You know, Cain killed his brother Abel over envy. These elite have an inferiority complex. They have an inferiority complex and a superiority complex at the same time. How do you simultaneously have a superiority complex and an inferiority complex? Well, I'll tell you how. They know that just from their whole makeup, the anatomical structure, their mind, their creativity, they are inferior. But because of the position that they're in, because of the wealth and power that they've accumulated through means of theft, murder, robbery, deceit, they have a superiority complex because they know they have the ability to move the pieces around and control them and put things the way they want them to. So they feel superior in that regard. But in reality, they're insecure, weak-minded, talentless people. Yeah, yeah. 74 red. Let's try to figure it out. Send me an email and I'll work on that tomorrow. Hmm. Cranberry 10. What's your take on Eminem in the rap game? Eminem been in the rap game how long now? 2+ decades. Yeah, I got to give credit where it's due. That man is a fixture in rap. I mean, you don't last 20 years being elite, being successful, if you're not great at what you do. I mean, let's just be real about it, man. I mean, he's a staple in the rap game. He's made his mark. He's put his work in. He's put his time in. He came up in the trenches. You can't take that away, man. You can't take that away. Do you have any tours coming up in California? Music is my love. Music is my love too. Nothing lined up in California at the moment. I need to get back to California. It's been a while. I ain't been to California since I can't remember. That's how long it's been. What has more truth? Emmanuel says, what has more truth, the Bible or the Quran? Well, on the back page of the Final Call newspaper, the newspaper of the Nation of Islam, there's a statement on that back page when it says, in the section that says what the Muslims believe. And it says that we believe in the truth of the Bible, but we believe that the Bible has been tampered with. So that is an admission that there is truth in the Bible, but there's a lot of falsehoods that have been added to it. as it says in that same paragraph. So when you say the Holy Bible, there's a lot of parts in that book that have been changed and stepped on and remixed that take away that label, that make it unholy. And sometimes people get mad at you when you say that, because if they subscribe to that to the Bible, or they're Christians, then they may take that the wrong way. They may take that as negative, to take it as an insult or a shot at their religion, when it's not. Because again, I just said on the back of the Muslim paper, it says that we Muslims believe in the truth of the Bible, but the book's been tampered with. Now, as it relates to the Quran, we refer to the Quran as the Holy Quran as well, because we believe that we have a translation of the Quran that hasn't been tampered with. So to answer your question, I wanted to give some understanding to it the best way I could. But to answer your question, in this day and time, I would have to say the Quran. That's not to say you can't get a lot. See, if you just live out the principles, the good principles that are in the Bible, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Whose trash you talking about, shapeshifter? Everett Hall sending love. What's up, Everett Hall? Seeing a lot of new names, man. I appreciate all the new people that are stopping by, man, and are visiting. Don't just be a visitor, man. Feel free to hang out. Feel free to hang out and be a regular. Don't be a visitor. We don't want visitors. We want regulars. So subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. All right. All of my purple life. What's up, Brandon? Brando. I've been looking forward, babe. That was gonna be my wife. That was my intention, babe. Pootie woo, they will change whatever it takes to fit that narrative. Absolutely. A liar has to protect his lie. They'll kill to protect the lie. Base says, what happened? I wonder what happened to T-Rash. Are we ever going to hear him drop anything? It's a good question. So, Juan, what's up, my brother? I almost paid you a visit tonight. I changed my mind at the last second. I got you covered, man. I'm gonna bring that music through next time. Which one? You needed both the new ones? You needed the new ones? The two new ones, right? You need both of these, Juan? Uh-oh, my bad. Audio optics and 7-hour block. This what you need? To all my new people, I'm on a campaign to keep CDs alive, keep physical. I don't know why I keep turning the CD upside down. I'm on a campaign. Oh, it wasn't upside down. I'm tripping. I'm on a campaign to keep CDs alive, man. Physical copies. Save the physicals. So y'all go and buy the actual CD. Even if you want to stream it, that's cool. But go purchase the album. And y'all can get it from that website that I just put up. 7-hour block. You got audio optics already? All right. Zero budget development said keeps cash in the artist's hand. That's true words, man. I'm not gonna go into my whole monologue about streaming. I've been doing that the last 2 or 3 weeks. So I just get a short version. If you are connected to a streaming service, that's right, Juan, I did it. If you connected to a streaming service and you get all that music for $10 a month, I can't be mad at you. I can't. But if you support the artist, whoever it is, not just me, and they still do physicals, go get that physical copy because it supports them better. Bo C, what's up, Bo C? I see you. Bo C says, when the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will then know peace. Jimi Hendrix. Come on, man. That's wise words spoken. You quoted a great one. The power of love versus the love of power. That's what the war is. That's what's going on. That's what the war is all about right now. And I don't mean the war in Palestine. I don't mean that war. I mean the war of just the principalities of the world. It's the war of the world. It's the love. It's the power of love versus the love of power. Cranberry. How much is CDs? CDs are $25 a piece on the website. $25 a piece. That includes the shipping. Now, if you're overseas, it might be a little bit more. And I just put the site down in the box so you can go to the website and see everything. We got everything. We got books. We got we don't got everything. We got books and CDs. I don't do a lot of shirts because I can't trust y'all. Snoop, what do you think about Jizza, Rakim? Come on, man. Jizza, Rakim, and Killer Priest? Come on, man. Man, you just named 3 gods, man. These are gods of written word and spoken words, man. Just gods of lyricism. There's no suitable, there are really no suitable compliments that can be given to those 3 that you just named. Rakim is one of my biggest influences as far as lyricism. And then to later on hear guys like Jizza and Killer Priest, man. You know, I mean, when I first heard Heavy Mental, hey man, if y'all are new just to the universe being born and alive, Killer Priest had a song back in the days called Heavy Mental. When I first heard that song, I was like this when I first heard it. I was like, I said, man, this dude here, man, this dude he done messed the game up for everybody. That was amazing. That was an amazing song. God dog it, man. Oh my gosh, that dude is dope. Yeah, but Rakim is one of the fathers of lyricism. You know, Jizza, Wu-Tang, respect. Come on, man. God is love and acceptance. Yay. We just got some new stuff in, man. Not new stuff, but a lot of stuff that we hadn't had in stock. Let me take y'all on a ride. We just got this, y'all. What y'all know about this one? We keeping these CDs alive, man. We've been restocking. What y'all know about this one? Back when I had a hairline. Look at my hairline. Look at my hairline. I'm like, had a hairline. That boy, it was pushed. It was on his way back though. You could tell even right here it was moving backwards, but I still had a hairline. What y'all know about that, man? Hold on. What else we got? We coming with the come on. Come on, man. We coming with the come on, man. We've been restocking, bro. We're keeping these CDs alive. Pootie Woo, respect to you. Thank you for coming through. Subscribe to the channel and keep your notifications on, man. Yeah. Hey, man, y'all go to the Underground Dialogue podcast and check out the latest episode with the homie Smack Water. Y'all have not seen the latest episode of the Underground Dialogue podcast? Y'all don't be watching my podcast, man. I'm out the game now. I just go ball now. I let my hair grow out. I look like George Jefferson. Open topic, family. Jovan says, I'm non-religious. I understand how a person can become what they describe as being non-religious. I understand because from the standpoint that man has imposed his will on religion, on the purity of religion. Man has corrupted religion. Religion has been corrupted. So the version that falls in our lap is a corrupted version. It's not in its pure form. Like we just got through speaking about how the Bible had been tampered with. So, and now people who, like brother was just saying, who have more love for power, they take and twist and manipulate religion. They use our love for God and our quest to have a spiritual connection, and they use that in the name of religion in order to corrupt and deceive, get money, and just twist the truth and deceive and send the people downhill. So I understand when people say, oh, man, I'm not religious. I don't do religion. I don't do, because it comes from that place. It comes from the examples that they've seen through other individuals who have been complicit in corrupting religion, because they caught the preacher snorting some cocaine. So you saw one person who put themselves out as a representative of a religion and may have put themselves out in a light, or held themselves in a light of righteousness or morality, and then they fall short. May not have been a bad person, they just fell short, they slipped up. So now you took that incident and said, oh, see, all of them fake, I knew it was fake, I know. No, he just slipped. He just slipped. Or maybe he was fake, maybe he was corrupt. But we can't let, I say one monkey don't stop no show. You can't let one apple spoil a whole bunch. You still have to be rooted in the principles of in good principles of a religion. If you're rooted in those principles, then the acts of an individual can't throw you off that path, and just to know the difference between a religion where people are striving to do the right thing and a cult, for example. So, I mean, I get it, but everything is cause and effect. Yeah, time traveler already. That's 06. That's 2006, man. It's crazy how time passed. It's so this album dropped 18 years ago. This album is old enough to vote. This album is old enough to join the army. It's 18. It's crazy, man. Crazy. DT says, I don't subscribe to the man-made ideology of religion. Yeah, I mean, that's all I'm saying. I get it. I get it. Man has tampered with and corrupted religion in its pure form. It's just reality. So it makes us say, hey man, I don't do religion. When in reality, I can't tell you what to say or how to say it, but the real truth is that you just don't like what people have done to religion. You know, the corrupt they stepped on it. They stepped on it. That's like some bad dope. Yep. The original boss lady says you can't be deterred when it comes to religion if you stand on the word. You can't be deterred if you stand on the word. That's what she just said. If you stand on the word, don't be deterred. Because if you stand on the word, you understand that people gonna fall short. If you stand on the word, you understand that it's gonna be false prophets and snakes in the grass that's gonna try to deceive and corrupt the game, right? You already know that. So you're not studying, you're not being well-rounded enough if you have immersed yourself into something and it's like, yeah, man, I'm in this thing. And the first time you see something out of pocket within it, oh man, I knew it. I knew it's all fake, it's all fraud. I'm denouncing it. No, denounce that. Denounce him. Denounce her. Denounce the behavior. Denounce the move they made. But don't just blow it behind the acts of somebody else. Xavier said we got divine DNA. That's right. But again, I understand. I understand. Jovan says the fact is there's a multiplicity of religions. That alone disproves this almighty ideation of such a God. No, it doesn't. I'm gonna tell you why. Because in scripture, right, it says that God is not the author of confusion. So, so with that being said, if there's a multitude of religions, you got all these different people saying this is the right way, this is the one, this is the one, this is the one, that's the one, she got the one, he got the one, he got the one. You get a car, you get a car, you get a car, right? That's not God's doing. God gave man free will. That's not God's doing. So the multitude of religious labels does not um, uh, disprove the existence of the one God. He's not the author of that confusion. That would be like um, you being blamed for something that you got 8 children and you're being blamed for something that 6 or 7 of them did, and they're all grown, living in different places around the country, and they blame you for what those. It's like they had their own will, they had their own mind to do what they wanted to do. That's not what I taught them. I didn't teach them that. I didn't instill that in them. They picked that up and did that on their own. But I can't denounce you. Miss Lady Sample is in the building. She said, I just seen an ad on other video for $1,000 a month universal income. Haven't been convinced we are that far into Revelations till now. What does it mean? Maybe I'm slow tonight. It said an ad on another video, $1,000 a month universal income. What is that? What is that? Explain what that means. Maybe I'm a little slow. Universal income. Yeah. So one says so many had to pass for belief. Woo, John P. Woo, John P. just dropped a bomb. Said, does it make you a better person? You got to separate the institution from the practice. Yeah, because labels, we get caught up in labels. Remember when I was talking about, I'm going to make a video about how the whole world is beefing, everybody's beefing. I mentioned religion. They beefing in religion. My religion better than yours. They're beefing within the same religion. We all Christians. My church is better than yours. My choir sing better than yours. My pastor better than yours. But it's about the practice. It's about the practice. See? Can't get caught up in individuals. You can't get caught up in personality worship either, because that will really make people lose it. Just the fact that if you got a charismatic leader, a charismatic individual that's leading a movement, and they got all these followers and all these people are gravitating towards this leader, and then something happened and the leader get caught in the hotel with two prostitutes. See, now you've been worshiping this person. So now you all confused. You don't know what to do, because that individual that you worship, that idol that you turned that person into, now they've been destroyed, and you don't know what to do now. You're just wandering in the wilderness now because you didn't focus on the practice, because they might have been teaching you some good principles, but they were just doing what they were doing on the side. You don't throw away the principles. Mr. Community, what's that? What's up, man? Cincinnati, Ohio. Brandon said, are you talking to Jovan? He says, science is the configuration in chemistry to religion. Jovan is more like, now you young too, Jovan. I don't know what happened. I don't know what made you, and I'm not knocking you. I'm just saying, I don't know what put you in this mindset of like, I'm not, and I'm not encouraging nobody to do nothing. I can't force nobody to believe nothing or whatever, but I'm just saying, like John P., that you have to look at what you see. You have to look at the works of a person, of an organization, of a religion. You have to look at the works. Open topic, y'all. LG Robinson on the south side of H-Town. On the south side. What's up, LG? Snoop, I'm about to lose your mind. I said that. Who said that? Black Manson says that I got a lot of fans in Vegas. Where they at? Black Manson, you said I got a lot of fans. Bro, I don't get any, like, I don't hardly get any, like, people hitting me up from Vegas. I don't sell a lot of units in Vegas. Are you, like, in tune to my Vegas fan base? Because I appreciate it if that's the case. Where they at? Let's do a show. Do you accept pedophiles or rape children? Hold on, wait a minute. What is this? Did I miss something? I gotta scroll backwards. Give me some context, Instinct. You say, do you accept pedophiles or rape children? If you ask me, do I accept pedophiles? The answer is no. When you say rape children, that sound crazy just saying it, just reading it. Or you mean children that were a product of rape, that were born from rape? They're going to give everyone, no matter their income, $1,000 a month. Who is they and why? You said they are going to give everyone, no matter income, $1,000 a month. Eventually, you will need a chip to receive it. Will probably be switched to digital currency by then because our dollar will be worthless. Well, I know the dollar is going to be worthless. It's already getting there. But so you're saying the government, but $1,000 a month? What is that? Even though there's a lot of people that would line up and with their arm out for that chip or wherever they're gonna put it at. Right now, if they were getting $1,000, an extra $1,000 a month, or a free $1,000 a month. There used to be a song back in the days called "What People Do for Money." What people do for money. Yeah, they need to remake that. Dan Will, what's up, Sco? Shout out to the homie Sco is in the building. Me and Sco got a couple of songs together. Homie Sco, man. New York City. What do you think about the flat earth theory when you speak about it in flat versus globe? I mean, I made a song depicting the debate between a flat earther and somebody who believes that the earth is not flat. As you can see by my globe that I position right there for that reason, I don't believe that the earth is flat. So it's always one flat earther that comes on and, man, why you got that globe in the background? Like my globe just affects, the whole, man, when all of the things that are going on in the world right now, you got wars going on, you got, we had a whole pandemic, you got all this racism and hate. I've yet to hear one flat earther explain to me how the belief that the earth is flat would transform the world and make it a better place. And the reason why I put those together is because when the whole flat earth phenomenon first kicked off, many of them were saying, and a few of them even said to me, well, man, this is like the biggest lie ever told, and it will change the world. You know, things would be different if people understood that we've been lied to about the earth not being flattened. I mean, it was like that was the key to peace, love, and salvation and universal, you know, prosperity. So my question, hey man, I ain't the smartest dude in the world. My question was, how? How? Because if I play the game with you and say, okay, let me just play the game and act like, okay, I discovered tomorrow, wow, you're right. The earth is flat. The earth is flat. Wow, you guys were right. Just say that happens tomorrow. Now, what is that going to do to change the conditions of the world, of the planet, of the flat planet? Now what? Are all of the, once everybody accepts this, all of the wars are going to stop? All of the sicknesses and disease and all that's going to stop? All the killing and hatred and racism and envy and murder and lies and drug sales and drug consumption, all that's gonna stop, because that's how it was explained to me. It was like, this is the biggest, most egregious lie that was ever told to mankind. That's how it was explained to me. That's why I'm coming from the angle I'm coming from. Because they were on my head. They were like, man, you have to know this, man. This is what they're doing to us. This is why things are like, no, man, no. Man, y'all going on with that, man. If everybody knew this, then no. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Because I was looking for them. I was looking for them during the pandemic. I was looking for them during um, extreme crisis in the world, terrorist attacks. I was looking for them. Mass shootings, police brutality, police killing black folks left and right. I was looking for them. Where y'all at? Where the flat earthers at? If this truth is so life-changing, that's just dumb to me. Because that's how it was presented to me. Now you may say, well, no, that's not right. I'm saying how it came to me like this was the biggest revelation. This has to be known. Otherwise, like, man, you know, how is that solving any problems in the world? My lights got cut off. Hold on. Wait a minute, man. So here we go, y'all. Watch this. My lights got cut off. But I believe the earth is flat. I believe the earth is flat. That's going to magically make my lights just, come on, man. People got everyday world problems. Don't lie to the people and say that this is the key. Come on, man. It had nothing to do with none of that. Somebody's pushing an agenda and they made that like the most important thing that can be discussed in humanity. And some of them same flat earthers, same people that were just standing on that and making that be just the end all be all, I guarantee you, man, your life ain't even nowhere close to being together. So if this truth, if this revelation that the earth is flat is so great, it's so monumental, it's so transformative, I guarantee you going through the same hell everybody else going through. Fix it, flat earth. Fix my marriage, flat earth. You're still fussing and cussing out your wife. Save my children, flat earth. My children still acting a fool out here and getting in trouble. I can't control them. My daughter cussed me out. Save my family, flat earth. Cure this cancer, flat earth. Cure it. It's the most important thing ever. This is how it's presented to me. This is life-changing. This is going to change everything. Cure cancer, flat earth. It's ridiculous, man. Y'all are crazy, man. I'm sorry. Got time for that, man. It's real problems going on. Get rid of these corrupt politicians, flat earth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Open topic, y'all. Man, ain't nobody life together. Don't come at me trying to impose something on me, some kind of ideology on me, like I'm stupid to tell me that this is the reason why the world is in the condition. The reason why the world is in the condition that is in, all of the problems that I listed and named just now, is because somebody lied and said that the earth was a globe, but the earth is really flat. And that's the reason why. Because everybody is so deceived and everybody is. Hey man, if you believe the earth is flat, just say you believe it's flat, man. Don't tell me that it's connected to. All right, man. Come on, man. Basically, it could be a red flag all you want. I did not stereotype flat earthers. I told you and everybody else, this is how it was presented to me by a handful of flat earthers. I just said, if that's not how you view it, that's on you. That's crazy. If you don't feel like it's been a lie, that the lie of the globe is the reason why all the problems of the world are existing, right? If you don't feel like that as a flat earther, that's on you. That's cool. I'm saying how it was presented to me. And it was presented to me like this information is just, this is the key to it all. And it's not the key to nothing. Nothing. It means nothing. So if the earth is declared to be flat tomorrow, oh man, they done discovered it's true. How does it change your reality? If you about to get evicted or something, your rent 2 months behind, you should. In other news, scientists have learned that the earth is actually flat. And all the things that we've believed about a spherical globe that we live on has been debunked and discovered to be a lie. You're going to still get evicted if you don't come up with some money to pay your rent. Plain and simple. So you'll be under the bridge going, but the earth is flat. See, what y'all don't understand, see, the firmament. Oh, man. Hey, man. Open topic, man. LG says in March 2024, I'm planning, as the Most High will permit, to travel to every place in the U.S. and rally and picket against euthanization. What have you researched about euthanization? I have not researched anything on euthanization, but I know what euthanization is. So you're going to rally and protest about euthanization. Just give me some context. So if there's an animal, like you mean like in animal shelters, right? So if they have like a dog or they have like some dogs, it's okay. Well, man, they haven't adopted. This dog hasn't been adopted. He's been here 5, 6 months, man, been here a year, and we don't want an overpopulation of dogs. So if nobody adopts these animals, we'll start euthanizing them. Is that what you, that's what you protesting against? Give me some clarity. And what animals fall under that umbrella that you're working towards saving and protecting? Give me some context. That way I can tell you. I'm not knocking what you're doing at all. Don't make it feel like, I don't want you to feel like I'm like thinking that's crazy or something. Nah. Hey man. Sean Barella. Shapeshifter said we live in a man-made hell run by loonies. I agree. Yeah, that's a rabbit hole, man. That's a rabbit hole, bro. Shapeshifter, yeah, I eat fish, certain types of fish. What's up, JH? Yeah, man, I don't home invade. That's past played out. I just blow 2 of your rooms up and leave you in a halfway house. Yeah. Appreciate the love, man. Zero budget Christian and spiritual diet. I call it the poor man's diet. Alice in Wonderland got mad wisdom. You'd be surprised, man. Have you ever heard the theory about soul trap reincarnation cycle on the moon where all souls will go? No, I have not heard of that. Xavier, I haven't heard of that. Who is the author of that? Who introduced the theory that all souls will go to the moon when we die? I want to know who introduced that theory, and also how long. Put it like this: I'm sure that the theory has been introduced recently, and when I say recently, even if it was 30 years ago, even if it was 50 years ago, even if it was 100 years ago, that's recent when you calculate the fullness of time, right? So if somebody truly believed that all souls go to the moon, let me read it again. It says soul trap reincarnation cycle on the moon where all souls go when we die, right? So if that's the case, if somebody really believed that, then that would mean that they are implying that this has always been the case. I'm asking a question. And I'm asking that question for a reason, because if that was true, just like with flat earth, if that's true, then these souls go to the moon. First question I would have to ask is what do they do once they get on the moon? Once everybody's up there, once all the souls are up there on the moon, there's like, they like, oh, so how long you been up here? So what do we do now? What happens next? Right? Okay. Secondly, if that's always been the case, or let's say it's just been the case, they just colonized the moon for souls to come after they die 100 years ago. How many people do you think have died in the last 100 years, since 1924? From 1924 to 2024, that's 100 years. How many people do you think have died in the last 100 years on the planet Earth, right? So if you believe that these souls, just come out your body and then they go, just, you're going to be in full body form, but you're just going to be a see-through spirit. Let's say that. The planet Earth is approximately 25,000 miles in circumference. See that globe back there? That represents 25,000 miles in circumference. The circle around it, the distance of the circular mileage around it, right? The moon is significantly smaller than the planet Earth. The moon, if you ever see just a model, that's where they put like, the moon is very small in comparison to the Earth. It's like a satellite that just follows the Earth around wherever the Earth goes. Because the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that the moon was once part of the Earth. But that's another story. I'm getting back to the theory. And I'm not saying you may, I'm just questioning. There wouldn't be enough room for the souls if that's where everybody goes when they die, because the moon is way smaller than the Earth. Wouldn't be enough room. Everybody will be, all the souls will be up there like this. Man, watch out, man. Hey, man, get off me. Who created that? Who made that theory up? I want to know. It's more I could go into, but okay, hold on. I got to go back to LG. Are you talking about euthanization of humans? You say it's the legal right granted by the governing bodies of the city and states that permits human beings to choose assisted suicide. So what are you advocating? What are you advocating, and what are you protesting against? Because maybe I'm way off base thinking you're just talking about dogs and stuff. Zero budget, I'm out. I get where I'm going. I'll book you if you would perform with me. Perform with you where? Zero budget. Give me some information. Big Ock. Man, Big Ock hanging late, man. It's 3-something in the morning in the Bronx. What's up, Big Ock? I appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love and the donation as well, my brother. One of my soldiers, man, is always in the building. LG, I'm confused, man. I would rather you just say what it is that you're advocating. I mean, what are you against? Because I'm all over the place. Yeah. Yay, yay. Ren L Rated is in the building. Do you think the universe is infinite? I don't want to misquote something that I believe I heard. But I did hear that the universe is expanding. Now it's so huge, but I don't know about infinite. But I don't know. To say that it is infinite, or if it was infinite, then that would be that. It would be, I mean, that's just, if you were able to just continuously travel through the universe in a direction, in any direction, you would never reach an ending of it, right? But if it's not, then the question would have to be, okay, if it's not infinite and it has an ending point, what lies beyond that ending point? Is it a wall? Is it? So I don't know. I'll try to check that out and see what answers I get. But that's a really good question. Is that natron or natron? Fatu Malafala said first time viewer. What's up, man? How you doing? I'm glad you coming on, man. Thank you. Hope it's not your last time. Hope it's not your last time. I appreciate it, man. Subscribe to the channel and keep your notifications on. And even though I come on these lives, as all my regulars know, maybe you didn't know, I do music. So support the music as well, man. I appreciate you. Go get you some merch. Just dropped 2 new CDs. And that's the website you can order them from. So you come in the door, I'm promoting to you. It had to be you. Brandon said the universe is big enough to have its own gravity and form a sphere. Man, we can't fathom how big this universe is, man. I mean, I'll be watching those YouTube videos where they show planets in other galaxies and other solar systems and all that, man, and planets that are way bigger than freaking Jupiter. And Jupiter's like 300 times the size of the Earth. And then they do these animations and they'll show, it's really well done. They'll show like the size of the Earth, not the flat Earth, this one right here. And they'll show how massive it is, and then they'll show the planet that's bigger than that. They'll show Jupiter, and then they'll show it in comparison, and now the Earth is like real little. Then they'll show these other planets that are bigger. And it's all, and they'll show how many light years away these planets are, and it just gives you a real concept of how enormous the universe really is, man, and how limited the technology of this world is, even in their advancements in exploration, going into space and all that. They can only go so far. There are places that they can never reach. Even some of the satellites that have went further out. I know a lot of y'all don't even believe that stuff, but Heim Clark in the building. Swift Business Gaming. What's up, man? Heim Clark. Bone Hard Heim Clark. Home of the legend. Big Mellow. Don Perignon says, Advice on songwriting. Hey, man, look, you came to the right place, sir. You've come to the right place, man. You want to know about songwriting, bro? Where you at, Don? What city you in? Where you from, Don Perignon? You come to the right place, man. You asking about songwriting, bro. You couldn't have asked a better person. You could have asked a better person about songwriting. Natron means like that football player. Oh, okay. I know I knew that name before. Fatu Mala Mala. I heard that name. I knew I heard that name before. Okay, I got you. I got you. That's right. Okay. I'm finna hook Don Perignon up. I'm finna tell him. I'm finna show him what he needs, man. Look, man. You want to learn what you want to learn about songwriting? Boy, they cold blooded. Hey man, well, people are cruel, man. I just saw. Ooh, people, man, people are cruel, man. I'm not gonna tell y'all when I'm watching, boy, but people are hard, boy. People are rough. All right, you want to know about songwriting, man? This is what you need. Y'all don't believe me, man. Y'all don't believe me. I wrote a book about songwriting. Behind these bars. This is not a prison book. It's not a book about doing the time. It's about bars, rap bars, writing bars. And I have so many. Hold on. Can y'all read that little backstory thing? I don't. It's a lot. Come on, man. This is what you need. This is a songwriting guide. This is a teaching tool for anybody who wants to increase and enhance their writing skills. This is what you need right here. Yeah, people see the title out behind these bars. They're like, man, how long did you do? How much time did you do, man? When you get out? Like, man, no, I didn't go to prison. Just talking about something else. Go to that website and order the book. Yeah. I talk about everything, man. I talk about writer's block, all that, man. I need to read my own book. Ranks the Boogie, what's going on, man? Salute to you. I appreciate the love. Ranks the Boogie. Is it true there's a portal in the Grand Canyon to Kemet? I don't know. I don't know. There's so many theories out there, man. We got to be real careful in what we take in because, boy, they come with something. When they said that aliens built the pyramids, I was done. Because they didn't want to give credit to the black people who really built them. They said aliens built the pyramid. I'm like, come on, man. So some of these theories, man. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. Good looking out, Phantom Face. Space, the majority of just everything is space. The little stuff that's just tapped in it is nothing compared to just the actual space. You got a planet here, some stars here, some but the space, man, is like massive. People talk about where we are now as if we're not in space. We're in space right now. We are in space on this planet, moving throughout space, moving throughout the universe. Right now, we're in space. Yeah, man, we're going to go out to space. You're out in space. You're on a massive vessel called Earth in a dark universe that is illuminated in areas of it by the light that comes from the stars and the suns that give light to those bodies. So you're already in space. You already been to space because you live in space. Open topic, man. I'll give y'all a few more minutes. Drop y'all locations, man. Let me shout y'all out. Drop your locale so I can shout y'all out, man. I put the website down there, LG. I got 2 books. When you go on the website, you'll see this one and my other one as well. But if you want to know about these rhyme schemes, that's what we got. Good looking out, Xavier. I'm just reading y'all now. I'm in y'all world now. Just like, whoa. Yeah. I don't research a lot of secret societies. I just don't. I stumble across them, but I don't spend a lot of time just looking out checking for secret societies and all that. When I come across it, then if it's something that I'm interested in or something that I feel is relevant to making us better, then I may speak on it. Space, the final frontier. Yeah. Man, y'all sciencing up in here, man. I'll drop y'all locations, man. Let me see what we got. Alexis Lovato is in Salt Lake City, Utah. Snoop. Oh, my bad. I'm shouting people out. Xavier's in Salt Lake City. Man, what's going on in Salt Lake City? Screwed Up TV, 956. Jovan says, still can't prove the existence of a God. Yes, I can. I'm looking at my face right here on the screen. I'm looking at his creation. And that's just on the surface. How did all this get here, Jovan? I'd like to know your theory on that. You believe in the Big Bang? A Big Bang in space, perfectly orchestrated this universe and all the heavenly bodies, the construction of the human anatomy and all of its functions that work in perfect unison and chemistry with each other. That's a hell of a lucky swing. All right. That's it. Oh, here we go. Memphis, Tennessee. Derek Gibson is in Memphis. All right. Okay, not too many shout outs tonight. Well, I mean, if we subscribe to the Big Bang theory as it's been explained to us, that means that just magical bang in the universe. Okay, cool. All right, that's some little something to that, right? But for things to perfectly align the way that they have, every function on your body, right? From the way everything works, from your nasal passage to the eyes, to the ears, the cells in your body, your taste buds, your hair follicles, and the growth of your hair, and the placement of everything, of the veins, the fingers, the arms, the organs, all in perfect harmony, working with each other, working as a unit, as a system, individual parts, individual components working as a system, not in any chaotic interference of one another. Just on a base level, I find that hard to believe that just accidentally fell into place like that. That would be like you having a handful of coins in your hand. You got about 100 coins in your hand, 100 quarters in your hand, and you just throw them in the air with the intent that they will all land upright. I don't have any quarters. Let me see. I think I got a quarter. Just somehow that they will all land just upright like this. That's the intent. The chances of that just happening like that. There has to be an organizer. And I'm just talking about the human vessel. I haven't even gotten to space. As it's said that the first law of the universe is order, right? Order is the first law of the universe. Order prevents what? It prevents chaos. Because if the bodies of the universe, if the things in the universe have no order, then you have catastrophe because things are clashing and colliding into each other. But yet, just in our solar system alone, you got a sun with planets that revolve around that sun. They revolve, they travel, and they spin while they revolve and travel. And they never come into contact. They never create circumstances that one affects the other in certain ways outside of an occasional eclipse or something like that. The sun gives light. The sun distributes light to each one. This is just, it just lies. Things make too much sense for it to be an accident. So if there is a design, then there has to be a designer. Plain and simple. So all this is an accident, huh, nephew? All of this is an accident. I mean, you know, you ride with it the way you ride with it. You say everything is a component of the universe. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. I don't understand how that proves a point. You're right. The sun, Jupiter, black holes, shooting stars, all that. Yeah, everything that's contained within the universe is a component of it. You're right. You said that to say what? I'm saying that those components that exist within that universe, they are moving, they are in harmony. They move in a harmonious way that dictates or basically proves that this is no accident. You can't this cannot be just accidentally constructed to where it just falls perfectly into place. And I'm speaking, like I said, I'm speaking on a basic level. That's why I started with our bodies. The blood flows how it flows. The rib cage is constructed how it's constructed and has a job to protect the internal organs that are the lungs and the heart and all that. The kidneys and the liver serve as the filtration systems that flush out the toxics, filter the toxins through and flush them out. You eat food, the digestive system goes to work and breaking the food down, and the acid does its job, and then all of a sudden it breaks it down into feces that you extract from your body. You got teeth in your mouth. This ain't no accident, man. Come on, man. We got to be wiser than that. We got to be wiser than that, man. Come on, nephew. You are a magnificent being created in the image of the Creator himself. So you would have to tell me how this whole thing, if that's the case, if there's no proof that a God exists, that he didn't construct and put everything together I just mentioned, then you got to show me how this lined up. This was a hell of a shot. This was a lucky shot. This somebody just closed their eyes and just threw a baseball 1,000 yards and it just popped somebody in the head. And that was your intention the whole time. Y'all ever seen the Titanic movie? Y'all remember that movie, The Titanic, with Leonardo DiCaprio? I like the movie. It's one of my favorite movies. But there was some stupid scenes in that movie. One of the dumbest scenes in that movie was when he got arrested, when they thought that he stole the No, Brandon, you good. You good, Brandon. Salute. They thought that Leonardo DiCaprio had stole the diamond or whatever they stole. So they arrested him. And as the ship was sinking, they handcuffed him to a pole. Y'all saw the movie, right? Go watch Titanic, right? So they handcuffed him to this pole and they were going to leave him down there even while the ship was sinking. So the girl came and found him, right? She was looking for him. She found him. She goes to get help. She can't find help. So she goes and get an axe. And he says, take the axe so you can break the handcuffs off of me, break the chains off of me, right? So she takes some practice swings to try to get used to swinging the axe. The dude holds his hand up with this much space in between his two wrists and a chain in the middle. She closes her eyes and swings that. She closed her eyes. Y'all not listening to me. She closed her eyes and went and broke the thing, hit the thing perfectly, and he was free. That's the logic. That's the same amount of logic or belief I would put into saying that the whole universe and everything in it that moves in the fashion that it moves, all the way down to us as our anatomies, it would be just that lucky. No, sir. Go watch the movie, Archangel. Go watch it. It's right when the ship starts to sink. When the ship hits the iceberg, he gets arrested for stealing a diamond or whatever. And this girl closed her eyes and went with an axe. Now in real life, the whole whole arm would have been chopped up, mangled, bloody. And right before she swung that, she said, "I trust you." I don't. Come on, man. Instinct says this live chat is all over the place. Yeah, it's open topic. Come on, man. It's open topic, man. But we're not gonna subscribe. Well, I can't say what you subscribe to. I'm not gonna subscribe to this theory that everything is this massive coincidence. You say you have your belief. You got to prove it for it to be the truth. 5 plus 5 is 29. But I can't prove that. So is it the truth? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 29. Yeah. Yay. There's only one truth. And that's the truth. I just broke it down to you. Just go look in the mirror. Look at how your brain functions. We don't know how intricately advanced that we are, and we don't even have full mastery over ourselves. Skylar says, don't disrespect the first God like that. It took a lot of time and pain to create this. Come on, man. You're talking about the self-creation of God. Whoo! Woo-wee! The God had to perfect himself. Phantom face hit me with my own line. Yeah. Truth and opinions, two different things. Okay, ill 179. Yeah, because if you say we can't prove it's a God, you got to prove that it ain't. You can't just throw that out there. None of y'all can prove that there's a God. Okay. Well, prove that it ain't. Disprove it. J Sport says, I personally do not understand the universe and how its components work. All I can say is somewhat miserable place to present. Come on, man. Come on, Jay. What you got going on in your life, man? You say that the universe is a miserable place to perceive and live in. Man, life is what you make it, bro. I would beg to differ. I guess it can be a miserable place based on your the environment that you're in or you come from or what you're dealing with in life, but you can reverse that. John Dog 7 up in this thing. Snoop says, is some music objectively better than others? It's all preference. So in your knowledge and research, you said own knowledge and what did you come up with? That's what we're asking. You said you did your own knowledge and research. What did you come up with? We want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. I want to know. I want to know what love is. All the atheists subscribe to the reptile doctrine. Man. Instinct says there's evidence of God everywhere. Yeah, I mean, it's like God is all around us. Like, but you know, that's not really enough for people a lot of times. Because that's not going to be acceptable. I agree with you. But that don't prove nothing. Like, man. Hard hustle, Jimmy. Greasy Garlic, what's up, man? Welcome back, man. I remember you from last time. I appreciate it. Appreciate you coming through, especially on the late night. Man, it's late. Let me get out y'all way, man. Let me get out y'all way. Alex Kenny say, is this still live? Yeah, we still live, man. I'm talking to you right now, Alex. We still live. We in the building. Do I play Fortnite? Nah, I don't play Fortnite. I fell out of the video game world like probably about 20 years ago. I fell off. I know what Fortnite is, but I never played it. I wasn't debating Smackwater about God. I wasn't debating Smack. Smack is gonna believe what he believed. I didn't go into depth with Smack. Smack is gonna say what he says. We have similar views, even though we disagreed in certain aspects of our views. And my thing was to say, okay, well, I actually agree with some of what you're saying. It's just the I guess the way the presentation or the way he's saying or the interpretation of it might be a little off. Because Smack had questions about certain aspects of God that I could have broken down, but in the content, in the framework of the conversation we were having, and Smack doing his thing, I wasn't able to just get it out the way I would like to get it out. So we wasn't debating because that's my brother, man. That's my homie, and he's a very intelligent brother. He believes in God. Smack ain't no atheist. Smack ain't no Smack is really, really smart, really sharp. But you know, he gonna be Smack. He gonna do what he do. I laugh every time I think about it. Do you watch manga anime? Nah, Philip. I'm not into anime. Stacy R in the building. Don't do what to me, Brandon? What they doing? Don't do what? Oh man, don't nobody please don't sign the blood doctrine. Greater stuff. Did Cat Williams do good with the interview? I enjoyed the Cat Williams interview. Yeah. Hey, look, Cat Williams, he's one of those individuals who no one will ever be able to suppress what comes out of his mouth. He's gonna speak what he believes to be the truth. He has no fear of saying what's on his mind. If he feels like he's been wronged in any way, he's going to call out who wronged him, who he believes wronged him. From what I see, he's a straight shooter. He's a straight shooter. He's not going to lollygag around with you. And the things that he said in that interview were his version of what he believed to be the truth. And clearly, it was interesting enough to people because the last I checked, the video was at 42 million views. So now there were aspects of the interview. Look, if somebody talked to you for 3 hours, like I've been talking a long time, you're not going to agree with everything somebody says, or you may even question some of the things if you don't even form an opinion, or you might, but I would say about 90% of what Kat said in that interview, I was like, yeah, I just personally felt and believed what he was saying, you know. And he also said, see, we don't have to focus on, I guess, the beefs that he may have. Well, let's not focus on that. Focus on some of the deep jewels of knowledge that he dropped in that interview. He said some stuff. You got to like study that interview because he said some stuff that was like, ooh, that was deep, you know. Respect, man. John Dog, we need 10 more albums. 10 more albums coming right up. I know one thing, John Dog. Hey, wait a minute. I hope you got these two before you try to get me to do 10 more. I need you to get the CDs. Go get these. You got these, John Dog? You got them? Go get them. Go get them. I need you to get these physical copies. Everybody who does not have a physical copy of these two albums, go to southparkcoalitionsite.net. There it is. And go get it. Go get both my books. Ooh, I almost threw this book called like, look how fast that knowledge moves. Look how fast it. Let me stop, man. All right. I just saw a comment I wanted to speak on. Now I lost it. And I lost it. Now, Brandon, you know, it's all love. Maybe if I would have been a little more kind to you. What are some of the things that inspired me to write? Says Ian McPherson. Man, I could see something anywhere, man. I could see a squirrel running up a tree, and it might spark a concept. I could be watching some on TV. I could see somebody just in society. I could see somebody that just went through something, and I might want to write a song about it. I may come up with something that's just a product of my own imagination that I just make up out of left field. So it's multiple things. Maybe if I would have spent a little more time with you. That's why people love him. You know, you got the balls to say what other people won't say. Maybe if I would have spent a little more time with you. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Alabama, as a Ali Bum Bum Energy. We are energy. Yep. I think all rappers should just line up and take their turns at the Nick Cannon show. What you mean? Wilding out? Music is magic. The whole town's laughing at me. Silly fool. Ungrateful Ninja, what's up, man? When I think about South Africa bringing up charges of genocide on Israel, I haven't seen that. I'm gonna have to go check that out. We're gonna make a movie, man. I'm gonna write a movie, y'all. I'm gonna write a movie. Coffee and cigarettes. Tell me about the evil machine. Shh. Hey, man, look. I can tell you about it. Hold on, wait a minute. We ain't gotta go out. I told y'all we got it. I got whatever you need. You wanna know about the evil machine? Go buy this album. Go to SouthParkCoalitionSite.net. Everything gonna lead back to that website. Y'all could be talking about broccoli. It's gonna lead somehow. Y'all want some broccoli? Go to South Park Coalition. Maybe if I would have been a little more kind to you. Come on, man. Yeah, man. Brandon, I be directing our videos. I just directed the SPC video, the video we getting ready to drop. We just finished it this week. I've directed several videos in the last few years, man. I'm writing the scripts and everything. So we get the movie mode, is what it is. Hey, y'all give me 13 more likes, man, and I get out y'all way. If you haven't hit the like button, hit that like button. Get us up to 100 likes, and I can get out y'all way, man. I appreciate y'all running with me on this late night, man. Let me get to 100 likes, and I'll shut it down. I'll shut it down. 7 more. I need 7 more likes. Y'all go check out the Lord Save Us video from the 7-Hour Block album. I'm gonna go check it out myself when I get off, even though I already seen it. I need 2 more likes, man. We get to that hun done. Get to that honey bun. Say I told you about a cinema camera hack, but you thought I was spam. No. I don't even remember that. I don't do the filming and all that. I'm the director. I don't know I don't know nothing about cameras and none of that. I need 1 more like. We sitting on 99. Who holding that last like? Who holding that last like, man? Appreciate the love, Brandon. At the final hour, Brandon come through and drop some bread. I appreciate that love, man. Boom, hey man, whoever dropped that last like, that's what it is. I thank y'all for that. Appreciate that. Let me answer this question for Collins before I go. What's my top five? My top five what? Rappers? My top five restaurants? Top five rappers. I always have trouble. KRS-One. Now I can't get past two. Tila Rock. KRS-One, Tila Rock. Big Daddy Kane. That's three. Who else? Run and DMC. My top five be changing, man. I don't know. Phantom Face, my brother. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a great night, man. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. All right. Peace.